Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, Sunday, July the 24th. Whew. Okay, so we are in Leo season now, which is amazing. We have a new moon in Leo coming up on the 28th, and we have the Mars-Uranus North Node conjunction, and I think Jupiter going retrograde this week. So big energies, and all I'm getting from the feeling of it is that this is going to be a bit of a bumpy ride. There's going to be some really graceful parts of it. And what they're showing me right now is kind of like a roller coaster. And it's like there's some really smooth, slow parts where you can really enjoy the scenery. And then all of a sudden there's the whoosh. And then you're in this really blood pumping, possibly anxiety or exhilaration energy. So I'm using all new decks today, and these are literally all new decks. I just unboxed them. So I'll be using the transparent tarot. So it's going to take me a little while to get used to this. It's a very different deck. But I am going to just read the energies. I'm going to be using Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. And then we'll start off with The Sacred Forest by Denise Linn. So let's get started on this reading and see what energies we're dealing with beginning this week. And this could reach into the next couple of days. And I'm getting the sense that this message could go as far as the new moon. So let's get started and see what comes through. Stag Spirit Leadership. It's a number 39 card. And since I haven't used this deck before, I'm going to I literally just took them out of the box and shuffled them. So I will look in the guidebook and get a sense of what it means. There we go. Maple Spirit, Generosity. Generosity and Leadership. Okay, and that is a 23 card, which is a 5. Let's see what that one is first. Nope, 23. Beneath the large boughs of the maple tree, animals are invited to rest. At any time, you might see a doe and her fawn curled in the midday shade. Amazingly enough, and here's the stag. Squirrels scamper up the trunk and dash from limb to limb. A rabbit stops to sniff the air. Creatures large and small are drawn to take refuge in the maple's shade. What you give out comes back tenfold. There are times in life to receive, and there are times to provide love, services, and items to others. This card suggests that it is a time to give with your whole heart. Give without thinking of what you will gain in return. By doing this, you enter the flow of the universe, and blessings will shower upon you. Okay, be open to receive the bounty of the universe. At the same time, be generous with others and with yourself. A warmth of spirit radiates from you. Share from your heart and receive with an open heart, and success will blossom. Well, that's good news. So be open. And Stag Spirit. In many traditions, the elusive and mysterious white stag is considered king of the forest. With his noble antlers and his proud stance, he carries a commanding energy. This card is calling you to claim leadership of your life. Now is the time to step out of the shadows and become a beacon for others. Don't allow anyone or anything to dim your light. You inspire others to great heights. Step into leadership in your life. You are a beacon for others. Shine in your own life. Be gentle with yourself and with others. However, do not play small. Take action. This is your time. Step up. Okay. So, step up, but be a very loving and generous leader, because you are a beacon of light for others. Okay, let's try this transparent tarot, and they're a bit slippery. So, I don't know where I saw this deck, but I was like, that is cool. So, I just got it in the other day and just unboxed it. So, Let's see what comes through for this generous, kind, generous, supportive, strong, independent, beacon of light leadership. Might be a little hard for you to see. She came up in the pre-shuffle. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is gonna be hard for you to see. I'm gonna have to get something behind it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Let me get a book. So now you can see her a little better. So here's the Q here and the Pentacle here. But she's the Queen of Pentacles. The thing I like about this is that, oh, that stayed on the deck. Okay, so this is the Nine of Wands. I'm going to have to get a dark cover here. We're going to put that under there. And so what I've been kind of guided to do is take 3 cards and then overlay them. Queen of Pentacles is been tired of giving. She took a break from it. She's given so much that it exhausted her. And so she kind of withdrew in her energy, but now it's almost feeling like you're supposed to come back into being this beacon of light for everybody. Here is the, let's see, hold on. Okay, this is the 14 card, which is Temperance. And fire and water in balance and harmony. So now they're asking you to, after you've taken a break from kind of taking care of yourself, from really being self-caring, self-nurturing, because you gave too much. You kind of emptied your cup and you were just getting worn out and you were feeling somewhat, I'm hearing abandoned, but just like things weren't being reciprocated. So you pulled back your energy and you then had to create this balance with yourself. But now you're being asked to kind of share that part of your journey and step back into being a beacon of light, because I feel like there's been a little bit of hermit energy here. Okay, so this is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And to me, that's kind of limiting some of the emotional jargon that I'm hearing. Limiting the emotional jargon. Be selective where you spend your energy, your emotional time. Okay, we're going to pull this one. These are kind of crazy. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles. Pull one more. And what I'm hearing from this is you now know not to give so broadly. Be very clever in how you invest your energy, time, resources, financial. You only give to those who are willing to, you know, that it says to give without an expectation of return, but don't give foolishly when you know somebody's just taking advantage of you. There's a fine line there. And that is what creates the balance. Okay, so all right, so there's the Ace of Swords. And then we have, and I'll show you these in a second, we have the King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay. So this one we've already deciphered. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Gave so much, a lot of it maybe financially, time, resources, how you spent your time. You invested a lot in other people, and you didn't necessarily receive any kind of support back. And so you just kind of withdrew and then had to restore the balance in your life. So then this one is the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Sword. So now you're really using your discernment to invest your time, energy, money, your resources, your abundance. You're going to be very careful about how you do that, because it feels like there were a lot of energy vampires around you. And what I'm hearing is they guilted you. They jilted you and guilted you. Don't know where that came from. It's like you gave to them because they guilted you, and then they just kind of blew you off. Okay, so this one then is, we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. And so you can see the two kings, they overlay each other. Then you have the Six of Wands. And then I believe that's the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. So now that you've kind of mastered this, you've matured. This is a growth, because you've gone from a queen to a king. It feels like you've really come to your discernment on who to give your cup to. And you're going to give it to somebody who doesn't make you feel defensive, and that somebody who's going to applaud your success as well. Somebody who's going to support your success. I think you can see that. So here we have the Six of Wands here, where he's triumphant, here where he's been having to defend himself, defend herself, and then the King of Cups here, and the King of Swords underneath. So now you have made some really sharp decisions on how you're going to invest your resources after you really felt taken advantage of. Let's pull three more and see if there's more to this. What else does the viewer need to know, Spirit? Oh dear. Okay, we got four more. So here we have Page of Wands, and that's a major arcana. That looks like the moon, but I will look that up. This is the Star. Let's see. Yeah, there's a number there. 18. The moon and the Star. And then we have this Two of Wands. So if we overlay those, you can see then that this Page of Wands is taking they've been embroiled in this kind of disagreement, you know, really combating each other. And there needs to be some healing, but something had to be revealed. And one participant, and I'm assuming this is you, has taken their wand away. They are like, I'm leaving this. And then this is what's making you triumphant. is you're not getting into this energy anymore. This conflict revealed something that then you realized it's not even worth being in this battle anymore. It's not worth being a part of this disagreement. I'm going to take my wand. I'm going to be a little smarter about how I invest my emotional time, energy, resources, because I'm tired of being on the defensive all the time because this person, whoever it is guilting me. And then I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to be triumphant in my own energy. There we go. They said 3 more. All right. This is interesting. I don't know if it's as easy for you to see as it is for me, but okay. They said these 2 are the only ones. Yeah. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Pentacles, how he's kneeling, presenting his pentacle, and then this is the Justice card. Let's see what number. It's very hard to see with the light. That looks like the Justice card. Let's see. It's an 8 card. Usually it's a Strength, but in this one it's the Justice. So now you are only entertaining offers that are balanced. Let's see if you can see this. You are only entertaining. Shine that on there. That's a little better. You are only entertaining offers, and you are only going to give if there's balance. Truth and balance. Awesome. That was a huge lesson to learn, especially if you were codependent. All right, let's take angel answers. I kind of like that deck. So in this incoming energy, it's going to be a bit turbulent because it feels like other people are going to experience some volatility in their lives, and they may be coming to you, you know, wanting you to help them solve their problems or invest time, money, energy, whatever. And you are going to, because you've already had this experience of being drained by energetic vampires and giving too much, that's in the past. Now you realize that for your own well-being, you have to be very careful about who and what you invest your time, money, energy, and resources in. And there's been some sort of conflict, and it could be with one person, it could be with multiple people, that has brought out some sort of deeper truth. And you're just like, I'm not ready to engage in this anymore. I now, this has been revealed. Intuitively, I don't feel like this is the situation I should be in. So you've taken your wand out of the fight. And now the lesson learned is, from now on, I am going to be very, what I'm hearing is studious and clever. I'm going to do some research before I start giving to energetic vampires again. And that's the self-leadership that you needed. But now you can give with your whole being, your whole heart, because you're going to have a more of a trust factor, because you have the Ace of Swords twice here, or the sword twice, Sword of Truth. You trust these people that you're giving to. Whereas before, you were giving because you were guilted into it. And then what you realized is, as soon as they got what they wanted from you, they jilted you. So guilted and jilted. And then you were left feeling kind of empty and like betrayed. And now you just have had enough of that. And you're like, I need to restore balance in my life, but I am going to be, I'm going to take the leadership role in my life. I'm going to not let someone guilt me into something. I can be generous, but I need to be generous where I feel as though my generosity is appreciated. I hope that makes sense. Let me see. Sorry. there's a bit of glare on the cards. Okay, well, that's just what it is. I may choose another decks for the weekly readings. Okay, look for a sign. These are angel answers, so look for a sign. When you feel as though you're like trying to discern whether or not this person is trustworthy, look for a sign. Ask the universe for a sign to help you discern if you're unsure, because a lot of these energetic vampire people or things, it could be a job, it doesn't have to be people, let's just say, for example, you were volunteering and you were volunteering for an organization, and at some point it just got to the point where you were just giving so much of your time and energy and resources, and it did not seem to be valued. So the lesson that you had to learn from that is over-giving can really diminish your energy. And so setting boundaries and setting reasonable expectations about what you're willing to give, how much time, how much energy is going to, that's part of that leadership. You can give generously, but you need to be able to discern whether or not that is the right thing or person to give to. And if that's a bit cloudy, ask for a sign within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, you probably need to really be careful, because there is going to be some turbulent energy, and there are going to be people or things that are going to demand your energy. Don't overbook yourself. Don't take on too much. Give yourself some breathing space. Give yourself some time for the energies to settle. So for example, let's say that you have a lot of business meetings scheduled for the week. Schedule in some, time to ground, time to be able to balance some of those energies. This is not the time to go, 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 go. This is the time to make an effort towards something, but then schedule in some time for decompression, centering, grounding, meditating, calming, because this is going to be a roller coaster of energies. Could be emotional energy, but it's going to be a roller coaster. There are going to be so many ups and downs within the next few weeks that you're going to feel very unstable, almost like what they're saying is Jekyll and Hyde. Like one minute you think you're great and everything's wonderful, and then the next minute you're like, okay, I was going to say, okay, and within the next few months. Take action. That's that leadership. Take action in your own behalf. But this is going to be, the next few weeks are going to kind of be up and down. We're entering Lionsgate. Now, it feels as though it's going to be the week after Lionsgate. Things will start to settle a bit. But then the next few months might be where you're transitioning more into the stability of this. I just keep feeling this is going to be a bumpy ride. Ups and downs, twists and turns, very roller coaster energy. And there are going to be times that you're just like, a minute ago I was fine and now I feel bombarded, overwhelmed, taken advantage of. That's what it feels like we're all going to go through. And this is going to give us clarity. Okay, they said bottom of the deck. Yep. Four of Wands, yeah. This is going to be the stability. This will become synchronized. Once you get into the groove of this, there will be some stability. But it's going to take probably up until September, mid-September, I'm feeling, until you really feel stable again after all of this incoming energy. Okay. I think that's the message. I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.